All right, y'all, let's go. What's going on? Hurry up. Let's go. Where we tuning in from? What's good? What's good? What's good? I don't want to be on here for 10 hours, but I appreciate y'all. I got content for days. Okay, so please share it out. All right. Where we tuning in from? Hurry up. Just walked in. I'll put the link up. Okay. Where we at, y'all? Come on, man. The only way y'all gonna get this out if y'all share these videos out. That's it. That's the only way, B. You gotta keep sharing them out on X and whatever else. And please don't be a stranger. Come on the feed. Okay. Hit the X up, Real Sabir Bey on X. Again, Real Sabir Bey on X. Some of y'all gonna catch it tomorrow. I think the day is the 24th. Some of y'all gonna catch this tomorrow. Well, later on today. It might be tomorrow on y'all end. But I'm on West Coast time. All right. So hit the link. I just walked in the crib. And that's an East Coast thing, y'all. I don't know if y'all know that or not. We call it the crib, not a crib. Crib. We say that in Philly. The crib is not a baby crib. And if you're scared, go to church. So if you're on my Instagram, y'all need everybody right now on Instagram to share this out on Instagram, X, whatever your favorite platform. He said, we say crib in Mexico too. Really? I didn't know that. That's the culture, baby. That's the culture. He said, we say crib in Mexico. Shout out to my Mexican family, bro. You know, California and Texas is actually Mexico, for the record. All right. So come on and share this out, y'all. Let's go. Let's have some fun. We're going to run through this. But listen, I'm going to say this real quick. Hold on, let me do this. Give me 1 second. Let me see if this sound a little different, y'all. So bear with me, okay? Did this sound different? It sound a little better? Not New Mexico. I'm in Albuquerque. Oh, okay, got you. Okay, Albuquerque then. I stand corrected. So listen, if y'all have X, people, please share this out on X right now. I'm going to give you my X at this moment, okay? I need all of y'all to share this out on X. And if my Mexican family, my Morisco family's in the building, please come on the feed. I would love to hear from you. So I'm going to give you my X. So everybody subscribe to my X and please share this out. That's the X right there. And remember what I said. Stop seeking attention. Okay, seek respect. Seek respect, not attention. It lasts longer, people. Are you ready to rock and roll with me? Come on, turn it up, y'all. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You are listening to my brother, your brother, Sabir Bey. I told you I have content for days. Shout out to my sister Jaquetta. She said, boy, you be going deep. So please, if y'all have X, please share it out right now. And I'm going to open up the line for y'all, okay? Hurry up. It is actually the 9:43 over here on the West Coast. Let's go.
New age is upon us, yet the past refuses to rest in its shallow grave.
That's masonry, just in case y'all didn't get that. The shallow grave is what black people are buried in. Let's go.
New age is upon us, yet the past refuses to rest in its shallow grave. For those who hide behind the false image of the Son of Man shall stand before God.
That's the link, yo.
It has begun.
That's the link. Share it out.
Yeah.
Off the top.
The voice of racism preaching the gospel is devilish. A fake church called the Prophet Muhammad a terrorist. Forgetting God is not religion, but a spiritual bond, and Jesus is the most quoted prophet.
Y'all catching this yet? Nobody does it like this, baby. Come on.
The voice of racism, preaching the gospel is devilish. A fake church called the Prophet Muhammad a terrorist. Forgetting God is not religion, but a spiritual bond. And Jesus is the most quoted prophet in the Quran. They farmed innocent people trying to murder. The voice of racism, preaching the gospel is devilish. A fake church called the Prophet Muhammad a terrorist. Forgetting God is not religion, but a spiritual bond. And Jesus is the most quoted prophet in the Quran. They farmed innocent people.
Y'all not ready. Y'all ain't ready. The voice of racism, preaching the gospel is devilish. A fake church called the Prophet Muhammad a terrorist. Forgetting God is not religion, but a spiritual bond. And Jesus is the most quoted prophet in the Quran. They farmed innocent people trying to murder Saddam. When you gave them those chemical weapons to go to war with Iran, this is the information that they hold back from Peter Jennings. Because Condoleezza Rice is just a new age Sally Hemings. I break it down with critical language and spiritual anguish. The Judas I hang with, the guilt of betraying Christ, who murdered and stole his religion and painted him white, translated in psychologically tainted philosophy, conservative political right-wing ideology, glued together sloppily the blasphemy of a nation. Got my back to the wall because I'm facing assassination. Guantanamo Bay, federal incarceration. How could this be? The land of the free, home of the brave, indigenous Holocaust, and the home of the slaves, corporate America. Ideology, glued together sloppily the blasphemy of a nation. Got my back to the wall because I'm facing assassination. Guantanamo Bay, federal incarceration. How could this be? The land of the free, home of the brave, indigenous Holocaust, and the home of the slaves, corporate America. Dancing offbeat to the rhythm. You really think this country never starts the terrorism? Human rights violations. We continue the saga. You want me to run it back? Can I do that one more time? Are y'all catching it? Are y'all catching it? No way on social media. I told you I got a radio background. So if y'all want to help out, let's get it popping. Let's rewind that back one more time. Let's go. Share this out, y'all, right now. Jesus is the most quoted person in the Quran. Let's rewind that back one more time for the people.
The voice of racism, preaching the gospel is devilish. A fake church called the Prophet Muhammad a terrorist. Forgetting God is not religion, but a spiritual bond. And Jesus is the most quoted prophet in the Quran. They farmed innocent people trying to murder Saddam. When you gave them those chemical weapons to go to war with Iran, this is the information that they hold back from Peter Jennings. Because Condoleezza Rice is just a new age Sally Hemings. I break it down with critical language and spiritual anguish. The Judas I hang with, the guilt of betraying Christ, who murdered and stole his religion and painted him white, translated in psychologically tainted philosophy, conservative political right-wing ideology, glued together sloppily the blasphemy of a nation. Got my back to the wall because I'm facing assassination. Guantanamo Bay, federal incarceration. How could this be? The land of the free, home of the brave, indigenous Holocaust, and the home of the slaves, corporate America. Dancing offbeat to the rhythm. You really think this country never starts the terrorism? Human rights violations. We continue to saga. Indigenous Holocaust, and the home of the slaves, corporate America. Dancing offbeat to the rhythm. You really think this country never starts the terrorism? Human rights violations. We continue the saga. El Salvador and the Contras and Nicaragua. And on top of that, you still want to take me to prison just because I won't trade humanity for patriotism. It's like MK Ultra controlling your brain, suggestive thinking, causing your perspective to change. They want to rearrange the whole point of view of the ghetto. The fourth branch of the government want us to settle. A bandana full of glittering. I'd rather be fighting for freedom and fighting terror, but what's reality? Read about the history of the place that we live in, and stop letting corporate news tell lies to your children. Flow like the blood of Abraham through the Jews and the Arabs, broken apart like a woman's heart abused in the mirroring. And I'd rather reality, fighting for freedom and fighting terror. But what's reality? Read about the history of the place that we live in, and stop letting corporate news tell lies to your children. Flow like the blood of Abraham through the Jews and the Arabs, broken apart like a woman's heart, abused in the marriage, the brink of holy war, bottled up like a miscarriage. Embedded correspondents don't tell the source of the tension, and they refuse to even mention European intervention or the massacres in Jenin. The innocent screams, U.S. manufactured missiles and M16s, weapon contracts and corrupted American dreams, media censorship blocking out the video screens, a continent of oil kingdoms bought for a bargain. Democracy is just a word when the people are starving. The average citizen made to be blind to the reason. A desert full of genocide where the bodies are freezing, and the world doesn't believe that you're fighting for freedom, because you fucked the Middle East and gave birth to a demon. It's open season with the CIA fucking my crib, trapped in the ghetto region like a Palestinian kid, where nobody gives a fuck whether you die or you live. I'm trying to give the truth, and I know that the right is my life, but when I'm gone, they'll sing a song about it more. Who beheaded the president and the princes and sheiks. You don't give a fuck about us. I can see through your facade like a fallen angel standing in the presence of God. Bitch nigga scared of the truth when it looks at you hard. It's like MK Ultra controlling your brain, causing your perspective to change. They want to rearrange the whole point of view in the ghetto. The fourth branch of the government want us to settle a bandana full of glittering generality, fighting for freedom and fighting terror. But what's reality? Martial law is coming soon to the hood to kill yo while you hanging your flag out your project window. Yeah. The fourth branch of the government, aka the media, seems to now have a retirement plan for ex-military officials, as if their opinion was at all unbiased. A machine shouldn't speak for men, so shut the fuck up, you mindless drones. You know it's serious when these same media outfits are spending millions of dollars on a PR campaign to try to convince you they're fair and balanced, when they're some of the most ignorant and racist people giving that type of mentality a safe haven. We act like we share in the spoils of war that they do. We die in wars. We don't get the contracts to make money off them afterwards. We don't get weapons contracts, nigga. We don't get cheap labor for our companies, nigga. We are cheap labor, nigga. Turn off the news and read, nigga. Read. Read. Read.
You tell y'all, I used to go hard on radio, baby. Listen. Hit that link, y'all. Come on, let's talk real quick. Hurry up. So for y'all that don't know who I am, I always got to reintroduce myself. That was my brother Immortal Technique. So I've been in this radio game, not Blog Talk, not the YouTube, but I've been in radio. So I run the radio stations down I used to be in. WURD 900 AM. You can look it up. I did WKDU in Philadelphia. I did WNJC in New Jersey. That's when it started switching. I did LA Talk Live, which is an internet, and RMC. So for the record, I used to host, engineer, and produce my shows, B. I keep trying to tell y'all, I've been in this game for a very, very long time. So for y'all to just tuning in, I know I got to be reintroducing myself to everybody on the feed, because the conscious people are the ones that don't share the videos out, but it's up to y'all. But that was me running my boards, running my music. I used to do all these things at once. I never went to school for this, but I used to produce, host, and engineer my shows. And they used to be off the hook. One of a kind, B. And I have a lot of shows that I do have on mini CDs that y'all can listen to, and it will blow your motherfucker, dating back to 2003. Okay? So if you want to join the feed, join the feed. This is rap. This is hip hop. This poetry. Yes. So that was my brother Immortal Technique, y'all. So if y'all want to hurry up and jump on the feed, share this out, y'all. I think I remember you. I think you used to do Air National Radio too. No, I WURD. I pulled out my mini CDs. Y'all know what mini CDs are. Can I show y'all real quick? Let me show you. So, for the record, I always got to reintroduce myself to new people. So, these are what you call like mini shows. So, bear with me 1 second. This is History of the Moors in 2004. Where was these cats at? This is 2004. This is the mother of the Matrix. I was the first person to bring her on the show. That was in 2004. These are radio shows. These are radio shows. So if you look at these things, you can listen to these things. It's dope as hell. 2004, Citizenship. So somebody asked why. Somebody said why they didn't take me off the air. And these are cassette tapes from my radio shows. So no, they didn't take me off the air. It's black people that like kind of pressure you to get off the air. You know, but I did it from 2003 to 2009, and I moved out here to California. So everything is based on sponsorship. So this is the radio show in WRD. That was actually my intern. I'm hosting my own show. I'm going to give you another one. That's WKDU. That's my brother Nodo's, who I took over his show. I used to engineer and produce my show. So for the record, that says 2008. Just giving y'all a heads up. Okay. So when you see me flow the way I flow and have the music, because that song wasn't even supposed to be being opened up with. So I just want you to understand, but this is the key that people don't understand in radio. Radio is based on sponsorship and advertisements. I don't know if y'all know that or not. Sponsorship and advertisement. So if you don't get the sponsorship, you can say goodbye unless you want to come out your pocket. So I did a Kevin Hart on y'all. I used to come out my pocket before Kevin Hart started paying for his own shows. You know, I used to do that on the radio. I used to pay for my own shows, so you couldn't fire me. See, when you're independent, you can't fire yourself. That wouldn't happen. But see, this is the key about conscious black people. And this is why I say they're a bunch of hypocrites in this conscious community. They're hypocrites. They know it's not a person in this conscious community that don't know who I am. Trust me. Y'all just finding out because they have to shed. So long before there was a Tariq Nasheed, it was Sabir Bey. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna give y'all my email, but I want to talk about something real fast. So hit the link and come on the feed. That's my email for any speaking engagements. I'm working on getting back to Philadelphia to do something in Philadelphia. I don't want to go to Philly in the cold, man. So I need y'all help. I don't want to go to Philly. I was in Philly a couple of times and I did live videos in the freezing cold, B. Like my hands was frozen. I was jumping in and out the car. And anybody know how Philadelphia gets? It gets cold. My fingers was frozen doing videos live. And then in the summertime, it was too hot. So I need y'all to help out. Okay. The donate button is at the bottom, people, if y'all want to. So let's get these things on X, people. If you want to join the feed, jump on the feed. So I engineered, produced, and I hosted my shows and never went to school for it. So I should get an honorarium. How about that part? They're giving out honorariums, nigga. How about that part? They're giving out honorariums. You do know I put I need finances, brother. Everybody keeps saying what I need money for. I need finances. Cash App, PayPal. It works. What y'all think I'm going to the strip club, nigga? I don't gamble. Gambling is haram. But I don't gamble, but y'all gamble with your life every day. So I need help with finances. I mean, donations work. I mean, Kamala Harris is asking for money. She's still asking for money when she just got over $1 million less than 24 motherfucking hours. Sheesh. Come on, Professor Sir. So I do put doctor on my name when I do travel around the world. When I'm traveling, I put doctor. So if you want to test me, I'll be like, I'm a doctor of history and I can prove it. I'm a doctor of law. I'm a jurist also. So I do stuff like this. So bear with me, y'all. I do stuff like this. So let me break this down without having a law dictionary with me, okay? So if you want to question me about me being a jurist, jurist, A jurist is one who is versed or skilled in law, who is known by their writings or the laws of nations. I'm going to quote this one more time for y'all. A jurist is one. You can look it up in the law dictionary if y'all choose to, or go get one of your favorite friends that's an attorney. A jurist is one who is versed or skilled in law, who is known by their writings or the laws of nations. So I put JD down there every time I travel, and I put doctor down there. So when you question me, I'm going to break it down to its very last compound. So I'm good at what I do. Try to test me. So the question is, people, the question is, did the slaves get paid for building the White House? Come on, y'all. That's a question for the smart, educated people. Now, somebody going to leave a comment on my YouTube channel and be like, I didn't know he was live. I was watching him, but I didn't want to say nothing. So the question is, y'all, did the slaves get paid for building the White House? That's the question. Yes, they did. Oh, yes, they did. Ho, 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 ho. Come on now. I told you come to this show, you better have some factology, baby. Oh, they got paid, goddamn. Let me help y'all out. The National Archives. I know black folks don't tell you that because they like to work on your emotions. Tell them to argue with the facts. So let me help y'all out. Let's scroll down here real fast. You ready? All right. Can we do this? The second document, 1795, right? 1795 promissory notes from the commissioners. I want y'all to research. You ain't got to believe nothing I'm saying. I'm giving you the facts, bro. Go look it up. Y'all just do. You got some misinformation. You better read, baby. You better read. Hold up. They got paid in promissory notes. Hold up. Wait a minute. But the crazy part about this, they receive. Hold up. I want y'all to pay attention. You better argue with the facts, baby. See, these so-called black conscious people play with your emotions. Now, if I'm wrong about it, tell them to go to the archives and find what I found. So let me show y'all what a promissory note is. Y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Because y'all keep calling it money. This is a promissory note. You see that says note? You see that says note, right? Federal Reserve note. This is not money, people. This is called a note. If you have a law dictionary, pick up a law dictionary or go get one of your smart people. Go get one of your educators and somebody do me a favor. Look up the definition of the word note. Pick up a dictionary just in case. Hold up. Hold up. So we ushering our children back to school, right? So for the record, we ushering our children back to school, right? Right? Well, we don't need to read those books and take your children out their schools then. How about that part? See if you got the balls to take your children out to school. Look up note in Oxford Dictionary. Look up note. Hold up. Look up note in a law dictionary. Look up note in a law dictionary. Come on. Let me know. Look up note since you don't want to believe me. Go pick up an American Heritage Dictionary. Any dictionary that y'all pick if you have in your house, because I know y'all have children in the house. So the crazy part is I'm going to explain something to y'all, okay? I'm gonna make it plain. My Malcolm said, make it plain. This is a promissory note, people. You see the top? Note. This is why we twist it. Now go get me your experts. Get Boyce Watkins. Somebody send us the Boyce Watkins right now. You're a black dollar. You're a black dollar. You're a black dollar. That's what Boyce says. Let's get Boyce Watkins. I'll do a video with Boyce Watkins. Set it up with Boyce Watkins. So the promissory note is they promising to pay later. All of y'all are stealing any goddamn way. You can't pay off a debt with a debt note. This is called common sense. I mean, that's why Thomas Paine was talking about common sense. Thomas Paine, his house is in Philadelphia, for y'all that don't know. If I can get people to actually back me or sponsor me, I'll go back to Philadelphia before it gets too cold, and I'll do a whole tour again through Philadelphia and bring Brother Taj along with me. Again. But a promissory note, and if it's semantics, pun, playing on words, come on. All of those notes that you see Mayweather have is promissory notes. Nigga, is not worth anything. You can burn this motherfucker. Let me help y'all out. You can burn that. You do know that, right? Give me 1 second. Let me see something. This is a euro. It didn't say promissory note. Hold up. I have some more in here somewhere. I got other countries in here. Somewhere in here. Oh, give me 1 second. I have a lot of countries notes somewhere. I don't know. Might have put it somewhere else. But I want to show you how crazy we are. Like, that's why Malcolm X said the dollar bill is collapsing, and anybody sell their soul, or if it was decreasing or increasing, you're selling your soul, because you don't even understand that's a note. You can't pay off a debt with a debt note, right? You can't pay off a debt with a debt note. But I'm showing y'all how this works. Okay, bring me some vodka from Philly. Now, I don't drink, family. I don't drink, so I would never ever buy you anything. I don't drink and I don't smoke, so don't ever ask me to bring you nothing like that. I don't do none of those things. I don't destroy my temple, people. So let's move forward. That's why a majority of you young cats look old as hell. You niggas look old as hell drinking too much, bro. So let's move forward. I hope I'm making it plain for y'all, right? So let me go a little further in this. And tell me if this sound like now. They will hold up. They will receive medical care, food, and occasionally a small incentive payment. Don't that sound like today? Don't they give y'all health care? Nigga, you just a modern day slave. A modern day slave, my niggas. Vodka is a rapper from Philly. I don't know what that is. I don't. They're not rappers. They're pretenders. They're pretenders, okay? They're not rappers. They recording artists pretending. How about that part? Recording artists pretending. So, do y'all see that right there? So, don't they give y'all medical? Don't they feed y'all? Y'all not getting this yet? Let me explain these simple things to y'all. You work for a check instead of getting cash. Or just bear with me 1 second. Because I'm gonna see if I can make this very plain. If y'all confused, come on the feed. I do classes on all of this. I got classes in law libraries, people. In law libraries, I have classes in Philadelphia, in Emory Law Library. So you can email me. I'll set it up. You know, you can get the classes and get the understanding the language of law. So you work for a check. So let me explain these things to y'all. There's a difference between compensation for labor and income. Did y'all know that? I'm going to explain this to y'all one more time. You ain't got to believe nothing Sabir Bey say. Prove me wrong. I dare anybody to try to prove me wrong. So you take your income. I need y'all to hear me, and I could go to Title 26 and show y'all all of these things. I did classes on taxes. You take your wages, you invest the wages, and it becomes income. Did that make sense? Did that sound like I went to Harvard somewhere? Did that sound like I went to Harvard? Can I say that one more time? You want to hear it again? Okay, so let me explain this to y'all. You take wages is for compensation for your labor. Fact-ology. If you get my Overstanding the Language of Law video, y'all would actually be surprised. My man said that should be $1,000 for that video I did 2001. I did it in 2001. It's like 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours called the Overstanding the Language of Law. So let me explain this to y'all one more time because I want to get into this thing. Okay. And I'm showing you how they play y'all. Okay. Income. When you take your income, you invest the income and it get interest on it. Wages is for compensation for your labor. So I get paid in wages for my labor. But when you take the income and it comes invested because you let somebody else. You ever see that movie Tower Heist? But come on, y'all. I need somebody to jump on the feed. Y'all need your energy. Come on, y'all. Let's go. I know this is not the talk that y'all like. Y'all like the Hassan Campbell's and the white supremacy talk and the tether talk. I know y'all like that talk. Yes, baby. I'm almost off, so you can play, okay? Give me a minute, all right? I want to play hide and seek. My daughter want to play hide and seek, so y'all better hurry up and get on his feed. So.
You found it.
Yes, I did.
Where was it?
In my bag. So the movie Tower Heist. Remember the scene in the movie when the dude invested all the dudes without telling them? That's what's happening. Go watch the movie Tower Heist. And what Eddie Murphy's part was in that movie, he was the crook, right? He told him to go steal something. He said, y'all some dumb motherfreakers. They all went out to go steal something. He made it so easy. He took all this stuff from them. Message. Message. He took all their stuff while they went out to go steal something in a store. Eddie Murphy, he said, but you can't use no money. You got to leave your wallet on the table. Wallet's on the table, right? And he said, y'all got to go steal something. And Eddie Murphy said, y'all some dumb criminals. And this is what happens with our people. These motherfuckers don't even get what's going on. Y'all don't even get it because they hacking your mind, bruh. Hold up. Facts. So let me explain how this goes. You allowed your boss to invest it and it becomes income. So it's a whole story. I can tell you about Title 26. I can go into all of that, y'all. Believe me, and it's all facts. You can blindfold me tomorrow, put me on anybody's panel and watch how this go. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm going to have every book that there is from the United States Codes to the CFR to whatever book that we can have fun, right? So a promissory note is not money. Money is metal. It's called moneta. Moneta, money. Moneta. It's metal. I don't think y'all hearing me. Man. Can we have some fun? Come on, y'all. Y'all don't think y'all hearing me. Y'all have no idea, boy. I don't think some of this is going to go over some of y'all heads. But let me see if we can get Dr. Eail to talk to y'all for a second, okay? Hold up. Research what I said. Hold up. Listen up. Y'all ready? Get invested, it becomes the income. It's like a checking account, right? A checking account and a savings account. One don't get interest. The other one get interest. I'm giving up too much information. Y'all should join my classes, man. Listen, join the classes, support. So what happens, you take the wages and you invest it, it becomes income. There's a thing, you can go open up a non-interest bearing account. Get with me on that. Non-interest bearing account. I'm going to say that one more time. Non-interest bearing account. But let's go. Let's go to Dr. Eail.
Atom that's shooting out of the waves
That's the building block, okay, of the entire universe, okay, atomic, okay, which is today's called atom. Yeah. 10 to the minus 33 centimeters of space. 10 minus 43 seconds, that is time. If you want to see the last of the truth, look at my atom that's shooting out of their waves. That's the building block, okay, of the entire universe, okay, atom, okay, which is today's called atom. Yeah. 10 to the minus 33 centimeters of space. 10 minus 43 seconds, that is time. If you want to see the last of the truth, look at my face. If you want to crack the mysteries of life, study this rhyme. Everything you see is a molecular structure. Your clothes, your home, you, your mother, your brother. Molecules make up everything we senses matter. Everything molecular, even you rappers.
In law, they have a term called subject matter jurisdiction. I've been giving out awareness for over 25 years. People don't want this. Over 25 years I've been doing this. So matter, there's a term in law called subject. Matter is the time and space, and the jurisdiction. Subject matter jurisdiction. Go look it up. Subject matter jurisdiction. Listen up.
Structure, your clothes, your home, you, your mother, your brother. Molecules make up everything we senses matter. Everything molecular, even you rappers. Molecules are made by atoms coming together. Some molecule structures are soft, others tougher than leather. Whatever. The molecular structure of things come from the atomic structure of things. Now you gotta hear what I'm bringing, what I think clearly. We going through levels of string theory, but don't mind me, I'm just shining my light. True master got beat, so I'm a rhyme on this mic. 22 years rocking, something gotta be right. I'm not a crook, I'm more the archaeologist type. Digging for truth, aboriginal, passing the pipe. Peacemaker, street savior, KRS-One is life. I got the feeling for fearlessly fighting fascism. I raise my voice against racism and classism. You can keep your fast living, I pass prison. Talk that you get hit with an ass whipping. I stand with a protest sign. I'm not known for crime, I'm known to hold mine with a chrome 9 elements. At this level, money is irrelevant. I'm making you more intelligent.
This is Dr. Eail.
If you gave the ancient African scrap metal, okay, yeah, they will transform that into gold. Making you more intelligent. And that's
the Dr. Eail.
If you gave the ancient African scrap metal, okay, yeah, they will transform that into gold. Making you more intelligent, and that's the end of it. If you gave the ancient African scrap metal, okay, yeah, they will transform that into gold. Teacher, philosopher, mystic, scholar, don't get it twisted. Racism and classism, you can keep your fast living. I pass prison. Talk that shit, you get hit with an ass whipping. I stand with a protest sign. I'm not known for crime, I'm known to hold mine with a chrome 9 elements. At this level, money is irrelevant. I'm making you more intelligent, and that's the end of it. If you gave the ancient African scrap metal, okay, yeah, they will transform that into gold. Teacher, philosopher, mystic, scholar, don't get it twisted. We get that dollar. Holla, this K will slay. Back in the day and today, yes, I do bring drama. I'm a builder, I'm a get killer. I'm a professional without the milk or Matilda. When I'm on the scene, it's clear. The street salute Chris with AR-15s in the air. Who you think I'm teaching? The conscious don't need to be taught. I'm talking to my dudes going to court. Them thugs and them strip clubs who mix with AR-15s in the air. Who you think I'm teaching? The conscious don't need to be taught. I'm talking to my dudes going to court. Them thugs and them strip clubs, homes in the back rooms. Real gangsters wondering when you coming back soon. Y'all little dudes is fakers. Y'all know money's made of cotton. So why you chasing paper? I'm not a hater. Haters whack, no doubt. I'm a lover. And I love taking whack rappers out. So let's get to it. You youngins need a spanking. And in a few years, you're going to be giving me a thanking. Thank you, big brother. Can I have another? You can't play your rhymes for your mother. Every time I see another chick showing her ass for money, I holler, where your father, honey? What kind of childhood would produce an adult like that? It takes a nation of millions to hold us back. So why we holding ourselves back too? Yo, heaven got me, but really this hell have you? I'm speaking the truth to you. But you reject it because you don't really know what to do. So you frontin' in your own ignorance, in your own belligerence. Real gangsters, man, are militants. Y'all just hoes with a million woes. You supposed to be down with the Sopranos? Who knows?
So shout out to my brother True Master. True Master did that beat, and if you know, it sound like Wu-Tang. I was in his house when he was doing that beat for KRS-One. That whole track for KRS-One. It's called Meta Historical. I was in Harlem. So this particular picture right here, y'all, is the old White House in Philadelphia. This is the old Capitol in Philadelphia. This is where I want to go back to and actually do another live down here for y'all. So this is in Philadelphia. I don't know how many of y'all saw this before, if the Black conscious people are sharing this with y'all, but how many of y'all saw this? This is in Philadelphia. So I want y'all to pay attention to the picture, okay? This is the White House in Philly. Well, the original one is on the bottom, and I'm going to show that to y'all in a second, okay? Oh, yeah, it's in Philadelphia. So this is on the wall. You see them with the turbans on their heads? So you tell me what? Slavery in the North and South. This is in Philadelphia, people. And this is why I keep saying, yo, I need y'all help. And I'll keep it's falling on deaf ears, B. Slave economy. You ain't gonna have Boyce Watkins and them don't want to have this conversation. They have sandals, some of them have shoes on, some of them don't have shoes on, but they have turbans on their heads. And if you ever went to Philadelphia and you experience this, you will understand this. Right? You would truly understand. Let me move this out the way so y'all can see the sand shoes. They don't have no shoes on their feet, but this is in Philadelphia, the old Capitol. My brother said, Rod said niggas should be mad every day and burn down the strip clubs. Hey, brother, listen, you shouldn't do anything in anger, brother, because if you're angry, you can't think. Malcolm said be cool, calm, and collective. So y'all need to share these videos out if I'm wrong about anything that I'm saying. So let me show you the old Capitol. Bear with me. In Philadelphia. And also in Philadelphia is where our nationality was stripped at in Philadelphia. Yeah. I told you, these cats that look like y'all is the ones that's pimping the hell out of y'all, B. It ain't Sabir. It's the conscious ones that's pimping y'all. It's not, again, it's not one that does not know who I am. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can find this article about Philadelphia. This is why they don't want to talk about the Moors, because they truly don't understand the history of the Moors. Give me 1 second. The capital of the United States, Philadelphia. And actually the word Phila is Aleph Lam Lid. Let me break this down to the very last compound for y'all. If y'all don't understand Phila, that's Arabic too. Let me give it to you. Or I'm going to break this down. So anyone knows if you write in Arabic, right? If you write in Arabic, right? If you everything was from right to left. Aleph Lam Lid is Arabic. Phila or Phila, the P is always the F. The D is always the T. The K, C. So if you study the Arabic language or alphabet, it says Aleph Lam Lid or Phila or Aleph. That's what you would get. So you believe that these people are smart when they really not, because they studied everything from the Moors that was Muslims. I want to try me. This is the original capital right there. Okay, that's the original capital. Let's go down here. It's right in Philadelphia. I'm going to show you where I was standing at. You ready? I think this is the page I have it. No, I don't have it on here. Give me 1 second. Well, it's in here somewhere. But anyway, this is the original capital. That's where you saw me standing at right here. See that? The president's house. What? That's where you saw me standing. I know y'all don't want this because it's going to make somebody be responsible. Why aren't any of these black conscious people telling y'all this since they so smart? And we got all the PhDs. We got all the smart people, right? Oh, y'all don't get this yet. That's right in Philadelphia, B. Right in Philly. Okay? That's all you got to do is do your research. The capital of the United States. Philadelphia, my hometown. Okay? 6th and Market. I told y'all we could do a meetup down here. We could do a meetup down in 6th and Market. Everybody can come to Philadelphia and we do a hell of a meetup. It's gravy fall, right? It's gravy fall. It was the fall of the Ottoman Turks. Y'all don't get it? Fall, Turkey. The season was called autumn. Fall, it was called autumn. The season was called autumn. Autumn. Well, brother, it was spelled different. Y'all have no idea because you don't even understand language. It was nothing but the fall of the Ottoman Turks. Now, you put the turkey on the table celebrating the slaughter of your own damn people. You can tell I would not follow not one of these wannabe black scholars that with these doctors on their names. You got to be crazy. So, yeah. So, was she in the bathroom? So, huh? So this is my newspaper that was back in Philadelphia. Marinate on that for a second. For anybody that think I'm new to that, look at the year. Oops. Did something fall? Oh, snap. Hold up. Give me 1 second. Oh, shoot. My X messed up. Give me 1 second. I got to go back on X, y'all. So how many people knew I had a newspaper out? Shoot. It's crazy when you gotta juggle, boy, all this, man. So how many people knew I had a newspaper out back then? Come on. Philadelphia of our history. So that was my newspaper, right? Back then, which that wasn't even being supported. So people keep saying this knowledge need to be put out here, but y'all gotta back it, brother. So that was the newspaper. So when I did this paper if you notice, it says 2003, right? 2003. So if you're from Philadelphia, you will understand the history. In 1 second. Here's the house again. This is another room. Look who's visiting that. This is in Philadelphia. So this is in Philadelphia. So where you saw me standing at is right there. This is it. So give me 1 second. And when you go down here and read the history, here it is right here. Oh, it's so much rich history down here, people. But people want y'all to stay in the slave mode. Oh, the slaves built the White House, brother. Slaves built the White House, brother. They ain't get paid. There's no difference than what happened back then and it's what's happening right now. It's no difference. So if y'all confused, y'all can hit the link and come on the feed. Okay? So that's me standing right there. And the whole time I was there, I was actually talking to the people about they were Moors. Every last one of these people were Moors. Moors. That's you African Americans and blacks. So these are the things that our children need to know, that we weren't just slaves. So let me help y'all out, because I'm almost finished. I got to take care of my daughter. And before you trying to come at me, you better have your receipts, B. You better have some receipts. Let's blow this up to help y'all out. And anybody knows I always stay in Spain. Spain was never conquered by Moors, because Spain wasn't Spain until 1492. October the 12th is coming up, y'all, too. So Spain was not Spain until 1492. Again, Spain was not Spain until 1492. The Arabs of Al-Andalus in the southern part of Spain. Anyone knows I'm always there. There was also Arabs of Al-Andalus in southern part of Spain. The Arabs of Al-Andalus was the first to be enslaved and taken to America after the defeat in 1492, before the Europeans began to capture people from different parts of the area called Africa and take them to America. Now, you can do your own due diligence on what I'm saying. But one thing I will do is that I will give you the sources where you can find this information at, or you can holler at me. I was in Portugal also. I'm getting ready to go back to Portugal again. I'm getting ready to go back to Portugal. Go do some reading. Ask these cats on these feeds, show you what they're talking about. They will never show you because they can't. So I'm almost finished, y'all. I told you this is going to be a short one, but a sweet one. This was my newspaper. Give me 1 second. Let me take you on the inside of my newspaper. I had that in my newspaper. And if you want this case, I have this whole case too, people. The whole case I have. The Dred Scott case. Whether you were born here or not, you're not a citizen, B. Factology. The 14th Amendment did not even make you one. If you want to have a dialogue on that, a challenge on that, a discussion on that, a debate on that, I can have that debate too, because the 14th Amendment never made you one. The Emancipation Proclamation is a public announcement, people. Emancipation Proclamation is a public announcement. It means to be set free and proclaim. What did black people proclaim when they were free? I'm just asking the scholars, not you ones that don't know. I'm asking the scholars. What did you proclaim? All this was in my newspaper. Jurisprudence, the science or the philosophy of law, which treats the principles of positive law and legal relations. This was my newspaper. You see it says Sabir Bey right here, right? How much more information do I have to give y'all for free? How much more? Come on. Told you, set it up. Put me in the room. All the conscious dudes are going to say, well, I don't mess with him. Why don't you essays? You should say, why don't you mess with him? Why don't you mess with Sabir? What is it? Is it pseudo because you don't show anything, brother? More slaves. Come on. More slaves? Really? More slaves? Hold on, let's go further. Come on. I told you I'll send it to the Sinettas and the Tariqs. Come on. Oh, let's show you another book. I got books on everything. This is from 1961. On the Gulf of Guinea, the Negro slave replaced the Moor slave. Come on. Come on. Ooh, come on. Ask them to show their proof if this is pseudo, and tell them to put up 10 racks. Come on. Tell them to put up some racks. I do this with my eyes closed, shut. Let me share this with y'all. Hey, Rod, did I send you the book, brother? This is not free, though. Hey, Rod, did I send you the book called Africa versus America, brother? Come on the feed for a minute, Holmes. This book right here. You see how much that book cost? It's not even available anymore, y'all, but it was $4.52. It's only in Spanish and Arabic. Spanish and Arabic. What the hell is that book about, Brother Sabir? Oh, it's a lot of history in this joint, B. It's a lot of history that was in here. And again, when I was in Spain, I went to every spot willing to pay like close to $200 for it in the Spanish version. It was only in Arabic and Spanish, but I have the English version. If y'all want it, email me. Okay? Email me. So I'm almost finished, y'all. So if you got something to say, come on the feed, y'all. I'm an hour in, but I'm gonna help y'all out real quick, okay? Before we go. All right. I'm almost done.
The greatest feeling in the world.
When people see this, I tell you, you got to get Madid. You got to get him on the history as far as what he's going to explain to you, man. Just sit down, man. It's going to be dope as hell. We out here in Seville, man. First time this is happening in Seville, Spain. The Moors are coming back, baby. We're coming back. We're taking it back. What up? This is us in Seville. We have mad parts of this. This is the archives in Spain. But yo, so that's me in Spain going into the whole history. Go to my brother's page, Building 7, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna put my email up here because I do have to get off. My daughter asked me to get off the feed, and again, these subjects, y'all, we can have. It's up to y'all. Let's make it happen. But give me 1 second. All right, let's do this. We good? Okay, we good. So listen, again, y'all, seek respect, not attention. So give me 1 second.
And they say, nah, we don't need KRS-One up in here. Knowledge reigns supreme over nearly everyone. Nah, that type of black
I gotta get ready to go,
leave
y'all.
him alone. Just let him go ahead and do his thing. But every once in a while, Cat want to test.
Cat want to test.
I love it.
I love it.
Because it's not me they fighting. They don't even know.
The magnitude.
You don't even know the magnitude he's dealing with. Yo, let me just a little piece. You don't even know the magnitude he's dealing with. These cats, they just mouthing off and they don't really know. So I say, yo, let me just a little piece. Ease back, the real hip hop is over here. Stop while you can.
Seek respect, people.
Da, 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 da.
I gotta go. Email me, baby.
Want a shot? You don't really want it.
You don't really
You
want
don't
it, baby.
really want it. Chill.
Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go.
Stop it. True master, you know your lies, they can't take you. Name the KRS-One on the microphone, we're ready to break through. So come down, true selector, true master done. Hey, hey, hey. La, 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 la. Yeah, la, 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 la. Big up Chavo on this one. In 1993, Shabba taught me this style. And I'm a style with we done it in a while. Steve with the country road, but people think that that's the only thing I can talk about. I know my road sign, so but I heard, yeah. He's still clever, but I heard, yeah. On stage, any mic, I heard, yeah. You in the dark, I'm in the light, I heard, yeah. See, Chris and MC, so they must call it low. All over the east, west, north, and south. See, I'm Master P, and I do rock the house. And the people in the street know what I'm talking about. I know my road sign, so but I heard, yeah. He's still the lover, but I heard stage any night, I heard you in the dark, I'm in the light, I heard me the mic.
You can bring me the whole goddamn foundational Dead American squad. Share that out to them.
Rock for a while. Look past the hype. Let me rock for a while. I'm a plain Jane rapper, bang bang rapper. I'm that medicine you need that comes in a plain rapper. Chris is official. No bells, no whistles. Step into the class, man. Don't make me dismiss you. I'm not a drug rapper. I'm not a thug rapper. I'm not a hoe rapper. I'm not a show rapper. I'm not a pop rapper. I'm not a rock rapper. I never shot a rapper. I can always spot a rapper. I know a lot of rappers, so it gotta matter. I flatter my data and rappers that don't matter. My data will splatter rappers thinking that they batter. I gather you rather this rapper pitter patter chatter, but never that. I'd rather rap till you splatter. What's the matter? You never heard this type of rapper rapping? Time for the match. Chris and MC, so they must all and old. All over the east, west, north, and south. See, I'm an MC with the conscious flow. But people think that that's the only thing I can talk about. I know my roots, I'm culture, but I'm murder.
This is the great Ibn Khaldun book too.
Build it up, but I'll learn. I'll learn. You in the dark, I'm in the light. I'll learn. In the studio, True Master Studio, in a gangster's paradise like Julio. You shake your booty, yo, but I'm more of an MC to pull rappers' cards out like Yu-Gi-Oh. You got an unruly flow, now get me. I slap rappers up like Cynthia McKinney, but then I calm down swiftly. When Chris in the city, whack radio stations get this quickly. Now True Master mix me down right. Today's hip-hop production don't even sound right. It's all sound bites. Sound bites for clown types. Clown types that ain't found like. This is what hip-hop sounds like. Not just True Master, but Blast Master rocking on that sound right.
Shout out to my brother True Master.
Not the clown type, I'm the boogie down type. The last of the humans that really can write. They must call me out all over the east, west, north, and south. Cause I'm an MC with the conscious mouth. But people think that that's the only thing I can't talk about. I know my rules, I'm culture, but I'll learn. Yeah. He's still the lover, but I'll learn. Yeah. Stage any night, I'll learn. Yo, in the dark, I'm in the light. I'll learn. Yeah.